Welcome to Specialty Chemical Training Course Day 2, where we teach you how to prep the flake coat for the first clear, using the method scrape, sweep, blow. First, we will start by using our floor scraper, where we will scrape the chips in order to knock off all the high points of the chips. We do this so that we get a nice flat surface so that the epoxy can sit over top of the chips. I'll start by going vertical, and then once scraping vertical, I will scrape horizontal. Do this across your entire floor until all the chips have been hit. In between each phase of the scrape, sweep, blow, you will vacuum. To save yourself time, especially when working in bigger rooms, vacuum up your bulk along the edges. This will save you time in the end from getting all your chips up and also help you move a little faster. Next, you're going to sweep. Understand that you are sweeping to disturb all the chips and break them free from the deck. Sweep vigorously across your entire deck and then vacuum your edges again. At this point, now you're going to grab your leaf blower. In your leaf blower, you are going to blow across your deck, breaking free all chips that have not yet been knocked loose by your scraping or sweeping. You will repeat these steps with the blowers 2-3 times, or as many times as you see fit. You would like to see minimal to no movement of chips across your deck. Once you see minimal to no movement of chips across your deck, you may proceed to vacuum the entire deck. You want to vacuum in a vigorous manner to also add the ability to knock away loose chips that have not been picked up yet. Now it's time to mix. You are going to open your Part A resin and Part B hardener and pour the little can Part B into the big can Part A. Once you've poured all your hardener into your resin, you will take your drill, set a timer for 1 minute, and mix for 1 minute. You do not want your drill at a high speed because you do not want to create air bubbles in your product. So mix at a medium speed to where you can ensure your product is mixed, but not as to overmix it. Once you have mixed for a minute, take your big can and pour it into your transfer bucket. Give it 1 turn, limiting the amount of unmixed product going into your bucket. Reset your timer for 1 minute, and then continue to mix for another minute. At this point now in your transfer bucket, you want to pay attention for swirls that may be in your bucket. Swirls will indicate that your product is not properly mixed. If you are continuing to see swirls in your bucket, move your drill around to hit those areas. And once the minute is up, check for swirls. All swirls should be gone. You can proceed to laying your floor. We will start by trimming. I'm going to pour a soccer ball sized puddle in one corner. If you like, you may pour a line down the edge of your wall. I'm going to stick my brush into the floor and push the product up to the wall into the corner. Pushing the product is going to help you move a lot faster. Moving a lot faster is key so that the roller can maximize his time with the product. Understanding that once the product is mixed in the bucket, you only have 20 minutes to get that product onto the floor. While trimming, you are trying to achieve a 2 to 4 inch buffer away from the wall. This is going to prevent your roller from having to go up against the wall. Point the face of your brush against the wall, and this is going to give you your 1/4 inch barrier. This will prevent water intrusion from walls that will sweat and from spills along the outer edges of your room. Complete your trim throughout the rest of your space. While working with a partner, make sure you guys are communicating so that no spots are missed. Also, check on your partner's trim at a 1/4 inch above the wall. Some people work faster than others, so some people may have a tendency to make their trim a little higher or a little shorter than it should be. You will now pour your puddle. Try to pour an even puddle so that it's easier to work with and you can stay in straight lines a little easier. The more you can stay in straight lines starting off, the easier time you will have rolling out your floors. I'm going to take 1/3 of this puddle and push up back into my extended trim. I'm going to leave a little puddle behind. I'm going to hop over that puddle and pull it back. While using clear, I do not want to apply too much pressure on the roller. I want to almost kind of glide right on top. If you find that you have thin spots that your product isn't getting to, then you would like to push more pressure onto the roller and move that product into those spots. So for just your rolling, you should be using the weight of the roller and slight pressure to get a nice even coat throughout your deck. Overlap each roller mark by 1/3. This will ensure you don't miss any spots on your vertical roll. And continue this process throughout the line that you've poured on the deck. For larger decks, you will need to pour multiple lines. We recommend that you stay in a pattern going throughout the deck, starting from the front of the room, going to the back of the room, so you do not have to walk through your work. Once you have rolled vertically, for each line you pour, you want to turn the opposite direction and now roll horizontal. This will be your cross roll. Your cross roll is to ensure that you have not missed any spots in your deck. With your cross roll, you want to keep the same amount of pressure because we do not want to move product. We just want to touch the product to ensure that it has been hit. If during your cross roll you see that there are thin spots, go ahead and apply pressure to your roller and move product to the spots when necessary. For your cleanup, you are going to spray down all of your equipment and give everything a wipe. Make sure you don't have any chunks of chips or product on the end of your spikes. Make sure your roller is completely wiped off. Take your roller sleeve and knock it into your bucket. Dispose of all hazmat into a double bagged trash bag and label it. Spray down all of your materials, and at this point you can go ahead and return everything to their proper storage place. Trash.